What's going on, guys? Welcome to another C++ tutorial. Today we're going to talk about storing variables in classes. So let's create a new class. We'll call it person. Remember to end it with a semicolon. And then here we'll type public because we want our variables here to be public access modifiers. And then we'll create int age, set it equal to 10, or let's do 17. And then we'll also include string, and then cd string name is equal to Bryce. So cool. We'll create a public function. We'll call it void print info parentheses program it inline. So in type inline void. That doesn't really do anything, but it's pretty much saying that we're programming it inline. Write a comment, prints the name and the age of the person. So that's cool. And then here we'll just do C. Inline, you don't actually need this line. In fact, we can get rid of it, but it wouldn't change the effect of the program at all. But inline is technically the proper way of doing it. So we'll see out this person's age is, and then colon, and then type in age, and then the person's name is, and then name. So on the line there, and then what we can do is we can create a new person object. So we can go person Bryce. We'll call our object Bryce, and then we can do Bryce, and then our dot thing, and then click print info, and then end it with a semicolon. So we'll run this method. We click run. This person's age is 17. This person's name is Bryce. Cool, 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 cool. Everything's fine. But what if we want to modify these variables? Well, there are two ways. Because they're public access variables, what we can just do is set Bryce.age equals 10, Bryce.name equals Alan, and then we can run this. And then notice that the variables did get modified. We have 10 and then Alan. So that's how you can modify them. The other way is to create functions to do it. This is much more useful if they're private access variables, but we'll obviously get into that later at a different date. So to do this, we'll create an inline function, void set age, and then it'll take in, we need a parameter for an int age 1, and we'll just do age equals age 1, and then inline void set name, we'll take in a string name 1, name equals name 1, and then cool. If these were private variables, we also might want to get them at one point, so we can also create getter variables. Inline int get age, and then no parameters are necessary for this function. We can just return age, and then inline string get name, and then obviously return name there. So we can use these functions. They're all public functions, so we don't have to worry about that. Bryce.set age, we'll set it to 10, and Bryce.set name, set it to Alan. Pass in a string for Alan. And then we can print info, and it should have the same effect. Now, we don't have to do this because they're not public variables. So, well, they're not private variables, but if they were, we'd have to do this stuff. And private variables are very useful, don't get me wrong, but they can make life a little bit more difficult, considering you have to do this for pretty much each one that you want to have access to from different functions. So we can also do another way is instead of just Bryce.printinfo, we can do std cout this person's age is, and then colon, we can do Bryce.age, and this will access the variable directly. Run that, and this person's age is 10, we can also do another way of getting it, get age. And technically that should produce the same output, and it works. We can also do this with the name. So get name, run it. Name is Alan, and then finally dot name. And then that's pretty much everything you need to know about how to use variables with classes. It's a relatively simple topic that I'm pretty sure most of you could get pretty quickly. If you need to watch this tutorial a few times, feel free to do so. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, check out all my other videos for more information on C++. Subscribe to my channel, share this video with all your friends, check out my website, brightslashgaming.weebly.com for the source code, and I'll see you all next time.